My name is Detective Charlie Calloway, and in the absence of Harry, I get to do the opening narration. How cool is that? Oh, what am I supposed to do again? Oh yeah, set the scene. So after the chief released that drug dealer, Harry went missing, and we had to go find him. Hey, how about next time we do a Previously on Crooked Valley intro, eh?
What are you guys doing here?
You haven't been at work in days.
Leave me alone. I'm fine.
Well, what are you talking about? You sat alone drinking in a bar. That's the international sign of a depressed adult.
And where's Adam?
He was shot in the head 10 times during the police raid. Doctor said he won't be back in work until next week.
What's the point of doing anything now? Whatever good you're going to do is just going to be stopped by the man upstairs.
Who's upstairs?
The chief, idiot.
Harry, please! You know apple juice gives you a bad temper.
I'll tell you when I've had enough apple juice.
Look, you can't just rot in this bar. You need to cheer yourself up. And hey, good news, there's been a murder at City Hall.
Oh great, someone's died.
What I mean is it's good for us because we get to investigate it.
You love murder cases.
We need you to help us look at the crime scene.
City Hall, eh? Get a few photos down to the boys at the crime lab.
I'm not a police officer.
Victim was stabbed multiple times. He's the city's comptroller, controls all the cash in the town.
Good God.
Anything interesting on the body?
Just his wallet, and he was just one stamp away from getting a free latte at the local coffee store. Anybody fancy joining me? Suit yourself.
Okay guys, let's interview the suspects and keep our cool poker faces on. Let's see them. That's good. Now remember, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Hello ma'am, I'm Detective Prishkin. No, it must be very hard for you to lose your boss.
Well, I'd hardly say we were exactly close.
She did it! She did it! Arrest her! Hope you like frizz and cuddles, missy, because you're getting spooned!
Charlie, what is wrong with you?
Oh, come on, it's obvious she's the murderer. Just look at those evil eyes. Her boss obviously didn't give her a big enough bonus, so she decided to stab him to death.
I wasn't even here yesterday. I was watching the local team, the Crooked Valley Bastards, play netball.
Oh, I wanted to get tickets to see them.
Whilst the comptroller was lying there dead, I was celebrating their victory.
Liar!
I'm sorry, you'll have to forgive my colleague. He's a bit like an idiot savant, except without the savant part and more extra emphasis on the idiot.
Percy and I were married for 29 wonderful years. We met at college. He was such a kind and supporting person. When I heard of his death, I was heartbroken. Especially as I'd found a voicemail on my phone on the day of his death saying he'd be packed for steak night. And he loved me really very much.
She did it! Arrest her!
You're banned from conducting any more interviews.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll behave myself.
She just lost her husband. Have some respect.
I'm sorry, guys. This is my first murder case. All the suspects look so guilty.
I cannot have you accusing people all the time.
Let me back in, Harry. I promise. I won't accuse anyone else of anything. He did it! Arrest him!
Was the lie detector really necessary?
Oh, shut up. We're asking the questions.
Are you the janitor at City Hall?
Yes.
Good.
Guys, what's going on?
And what time did you find the body?
Must have been 5 p.m.
It checks out.
Why don't we think to use this for all the suspects?
Oh, wait a second. This isn't the lie detector, it's the earthquake detector.
Damn it, they really shouldn't have put these next to each other at the office.
Can I come in, guys? He looks like he did it.
You stay out there, Charlie.
Uh-oh. Earthquake.
Hi, how's the controller case going?
Smoothly.
It's a real shame he had to go. It was the eyes and ears of the financial department. There's a transaction to go down. He was sure to find the fingerprints on it.
What are you saying?
Nothing suspicious, but what with him gone, there'll be a lot less paperwork to be done round here. Am I right? Don't leave me hanging, boy.
Excuse me, sir, but I don't like to celebrate the death of a family man with a high five.
Sounds crazy, Harry.
But it makes sense. We all know the chief isn't below bumping people off, and the Comptroller had access to financial records that could prove he's in league with the gangs of this city.
I think this investigation is a waste of time. As we all know, the murders are committed by the person we least suspect. Ergo, the person I least suspect is someone I've never even met. Case closed.
You want to interview the chief? There's no evidence linking him to the crime.
Not yet, there isn't. What do you say we break into his office tonight and look for some?
Break into his office?
Yes.
You mean the office just next door to us?
Yes.
You mean the office next door to us that's empty, that has its door open right now for us to just casually walk into?
Okay then, let's casually walk into his office and look for evidence.
Aha. I've just found some of his old emails between the chief and the Comptroller.
Does he mention any intention to kill the Comptroller?
No, they just seem to be talking about fixing the photocopier.
Finally, it's been broken for ages.
What the hell's going on here?
Surprise!
What's the surprise for?
Yeah, what's the surprise for?
It's your birthday, you big goof. Don't you remember your own birthday?
No, it's not. It was your birthday last week. You was all invited to the party. But you all said you were too busy to go. Remember?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that, Chief. I had a thing.
Me too.
It's not your birthday as in your day of birth. It's your work birthday.
Work birthday?
5 years ago today, you started working here for the police as chief.
Was it really? So that's why you was all sat in the dark?
Yeah!
Well, thanks for remembering, guys. Did you get me any presents?
We sure did. Here's a flashlight.
Wow! I've always wanted one of these.
Yeah, so we better be on our way solving that murder case.
Oh, come on, let's celebrate. I didn't know it was your work anniversary. Let's go out for some drinks.
No, we really shouldn't.
No, come on, let's go out and get drunk and paint this town a different shade of puke. Party!
After a wonderful night out with the chief, the case was drawing to a close and I was circling my prey, ready to finally reveal the Comptroller's murderer. I would now have to think of some elaborate way to gather all the suspects together. Hate to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen, but I didn't invite you here to join a monthly book club.
Thank God I didn't read the book anyway.
No, quite the opposite. I instead invited all the suspects here to finally reveal who the killer of the Comptroller is.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Lock the doors, Gundarson. After much pondering, I've finally discovered who the culprit is. So who could it be? Maybe it's the wife, spending years watching her husband bury himself into work without granting her the children she always wanted. Or maybe the janitor, who despised the fact the Comptroller never made eye contact with him and often mocked his lowly status. Or maybe the chief of police, who always felt that the Comptroller knew too much about his sordid extracurricular activities. Chief Eremenko, without further ado, I find you not guilty of murdering the Comptroller. No, instead, the killer is Miss Audrey Kozak. Where's the secretary?
She declined the invitation.
Decline the invitation? She can't do that. She's supposed to be here so I can confront her and tell her how I found out she did it.
She said she didn't want to come.
That's so rude not to turn up.
Oh dear, Harry. Doesn't seem to be going as planned, is it? Now, did anybody else feel that the protagonist in the book was a little two-dimensional?
Hello, Harry Prishkin.
Detective, this is Audrey.
Audrey, why didn't you join us at our book club? There's time to join us if you still can.
You think I'm an idiot? As soon as I got your book club invite, I knew it was just an excuse to gather everyone in a room and reveal me as the true killer. Well, now I'm at Crooked Valley train station about to board the last train out of... Oh, crap!
What?
I've just seen my train's been delayed by another hour.
How can you live with yourself?
Okay, so I killed the Comptroller. Is that a crime?
Yeah, it's called murder. It's pretty much the biggest crime you can commit.
Oh.
Put her on speakerphone, I can't hear what she's saying.
I'd worked under the Comptroller for a number of years, but eventually I wanted to be under him in a more sexual way. We had a wild and passionate affair. Eventually I asked him to leave his wife, and he refused and just kicked me to the curb. He said I was too unstable for him. Me, unstable! So I decided to prove him wrong by stabbing him with a pair of scissors. I'm not unstable!
Charlie.
Is he trying to tell me something? Oh. On the way, please!
Well, since you've got a bit of time, let me explain how I found out that you did it.
Shut up!
The janitor mentioned that when he reported the murder, he looked at the clock on your computer, but you said you weren't in work that day, therefore why would your computer be on in the first place? Also, when we interviewed you, you said your alibi was you were watching the Crooked Valley Bastards win at netball. The Crooked Valley Bastards never win at netball. They've been on a losing streak for a year. That's how I knew you were lying.
Also, we found her DNA on the Comptroller's body.
Quiet, Gundarson. Don't spoil the moment.
Damn it!
On the way, please! Please, freeze!
Well, Miss Audrey, looks like you won't be doing any home wrecking and or stabbing where you're going. Jail!
Oh, that's okay. Do you have any idea how hard it is to buy a house in Crooked Valley at my age? You know, in prison I'll have my own cell, free TV, food. You may as well have just sent me on a holiday.
Alright then, release her back into this hellish property market.
Oh, but I just filled out all the paperwork for a prison stay.
Alright, arrest her again and take her to jail. Unfortunately, women's rights haven't yet come to Crooked Valley, so you don't even get a trial. Take her away.
Come on, we can work something out! Come on, we can have a little chat!
Well, Harry, you caught the murderer. This calls for a celebration.
Did someone mention a party?
No, someone said celebration.
Pretty much the same thing.